Hello everyone, this is an all-new remedy sustenance review. Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So today I will be reviewing the, as you may have seen in the title, the Arby's Venison Limited Edition Sandwich. Now I won't lie, I went through my day today. I personally was not able to get over to the local Arby's to purchase a sandwich. However, luckily I got someone to pull through for me while I was out and about, and he ordered me a few sandwiches. Now, I do find it interesting that much like the new McDonald's sauces that were recently produced in output, it was a limit of I believe 2 sandwiches per person at Arby's for this new venison burger, and only for one day today. Now, recently, and it's been said by many people before, Arby's and many other fast food places alike, but most notably with Arby's, definitely, just have this mentality of the sauce, just pile it on. They think Americans they live, eat, and breathe that sauce. The sandwich itself, I did take a good peek at it, a good munch through of it before this video, previous eat, and the sauce is just so overwhelming. And not to say that it's a bad sauce of any kind, it's just, you know, how about you want some sandwich? Why don't you just have so much sauce that you can't taste the sandwich itself? Alright, so I guess I can just go ahead and jump into it then. So here we have it. The famous Meatcraft, and it's an interesting thing. Meatcraft, I see it on all of their trays with the little paper sheet foil things, and you know they're always saying Meatcraft, the act of making special meat and making it delicious, and to a certain extent, I believe that they do uphold this Meatcraft art. However, like I said previously, there are just so many things with their sauce, and really, I'll get into this later, but some of the sandwiches are just bland in a way that they don't have, let's see, they don't have certain specialty items that would normally come with, like, okay, cheese, just, I don't know. Normally they would have some sort of specialty item like cheese, or some sort of sauerkraut or something. And a lot of sandwiches just have something such as onion strings and just sauce and ranch, like buffalo sauce and ranch for the buffalo chicken sandwich. And I do think that this takes away, to a certain degree, like the roast beef, it costs 40 cents extra to get lettuce and tomato, and that's 40 cents per lettuce and tomato adding. But enough of that. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. Now I already did, like I said, take quite a few hefty bites. It's nearly finished, and by all accounts. But here's what's remaining of the sandwich. So we'll go ahead and let's see. So of course we have the bread, you know, the regular Arby's star crust bun, and I just couldn't help but all of these onion strings, these fried onion bits. You know, they do add a lot of flavor to the sandwich, and it's very much appreciated. But we'll get into why that's not really the issue later on. And just, as you can see, the whole thing is just absolutely drenched in this red ranch sauce. Now, the red ranch is nothing alike to ranch, really. First debuted on the Beef and Cheddar Classic, right after the Roast Beef Classic. And it's just red, sugary sauce. There's nothing ranchy about it. There's nothing savory about it, I guess. It's really just more of a sugary sauce. I guess you could say it's some sort of barbecue sauce. But really, if you were going to get some sort of barbecue sauce from Arby's, you would undoubtedly get the Arby sauce. And then, of course, we have the meat itself, which is the venison right there. And it's okay. I'll take a few more bites for the camera, just to be on the safe side for all the review purposes. Just one more bite. Now, let's start off with the bread itself, okay? Now, the bread is just a normal bread, the star-crossed bun that they would use for most of their sandwiches. Based on that bread, they have the onion roll, the classic sesame bun, the star-crossed, the sourdough, and an array of others. Wheat, rye bread. So the bread's fine. The bread, nothing special, just the regular bread. And then we'll get to the sauce. Now, as I've mentioned before, I'd say the sauce is somewhat of the problem because it tries to be a solution to a problem which wasn't really a problem on its own. It tries to solve things that didn't need to be solved and / or should not have been tried to have been solved in that way. So it's just sauce all over. And then we'll get to the onion strings. Now, this is the cheese to the hamburger, the ranch to the buffalo chicken, and they taste fine. They taste good, by all accounts. However, I feel like the whole entire purpose of this venison burger is to promote some sort of healthiness, and I'll get to why I believe that later on. And just the entirety of just the crispy, the fried onions, the sauce, the white bread. I just feel like it deters immensely from what it was originally meant to be. Now, we can get to the meat itself, the prize, the star of the show. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed. You see, I'm not exactly sure if it's just a characteristic of venison or if it was just the sandwich itself. But it was a bit more pasty in texture and somewhat dry. Now, this is why I believe that it was more marketed as a specialty product, because I'm fairly certain that this is just a characteristic of venison itself, right? I don't think it's any problem with Arby's, and really, it's an exceptionally fair piece of meat. I mean, compared this piece of venison to this piece of beef, I mean, it wasn't veiny, it wasn't too fibrous or fat, it was just meat, all thick and through. But whenever you apply this to such as their turkey products, which are mainly there for calorie saving purposes, just like the roast beef gyro or the turkey gyro, this is obviously meant to be some sort of calorie saving meal. However, when it's only for one day and is drenched in all this sauce and has all these crispy onions, I feel like it just subtracts from the value of the entirety of the purpose itself. Overall, I mean, I'd give it a 5 out of 10, maybe. I was going to subtract a point for the hyped up ads for all of this. I mean, it's just deer meat with red ranch and crispy onion strings. But all in all, I mean, it's an exceptionally fair piece of meat. It has complete meat. It's just something about it. The quality of the sandwich entirely, and the fact that they just wanted to release this specialty item for one day. I mean, it's nothing special in its own right. It's now if you release some bacon and cheese filled veal, I don't know. It's something that should have been special, was clearly not, and I think that's really a problem with the whole idea. I'm a little disappointed, and my day is rather the same as it was. It's not any better, any worse. But after our long night and just coming home and trying the burger, I mean, I was expecting to be transported, and I was not transported. I'm sorry. Take of it what you will. But that's that, and I hope you all have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wherever you are. And I'll see you on the other side.